You have your beasts with you?
I have them both with me because they've been waiting for this night. They have been so excited all day today. I started getting out my stuff to prep and make sure I had everything for this exciting edition of Dishin with Sissy. And they're like, oh, look at this. Look at how cute him is.
Oh,
Just a
he's
cute
so
boy.
handsome.
He is a good boy. Barkley, come here. Wait, come here. Come here. Say hi to Aunt Dee Dee. Yeah, Aunt Dee. You say hi to Aunt Dee Dee.
Aw.
Anyway, yeah, so I would give him a little bit of pre-snackage. Oh my gosh. Give him a little bit of pre-snack. Here, wait.
Someone has been watching my
Wait.
preparations with much anticipation.
I'm sure. Wait.
And it's not Steve.
Not this time anyway. Wait. Gentle. Good.
Oh.
There's a good boys. So very
She's over there kicking her bowl around like she's waiting for stuff. Come here. Here, come on.
She said, I hear my
Making all
dog.
kinds of noise.
My dog cousins are getting snacks and being bribed to sit in front of the camera, and I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I told them they always want to be in the shot when they're not supposed to be in the kitchen. You see their little tail go by, or hear them licking or drinking water or something like that. But when I want them here,
Pearl's little nose.
gotta bribe them. Where's that good boy? Where's Miss Pearl?
Huh?
Where's Miss Pearl?
She's wandering around. She's been whining at me because she can smell certain ingredients, and she's like, well, where's mine?
Well, what ingredients is she smelling?
Bacon. She's like her dad in that respect. Needs more bacon.
You both got them begging at your feet.
Peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
She loves her peanut butter.
Yes. Well, I've got I'm doing pumpkin peanut butter treats. It's the one, there's so many different ones, and there's so many new ones that I want to try. And then there's that ice cream one that you used to make them when we lived in Florida. They loved that.
You gotta keep the pups happy.
You gotta keep them happy. Look at this one.
They give us so much joy.
He's just a big old fluffy butters.
He is the fluffiest fluffy butters. Oh, and he's so snuggly and lovey. Oh,
he's like a big old, just a big old walking body pillow. He's
a big quilt.
Wait, don't let her speak to you like that. Don't you disrespect my
big
dog.
Giant quilt.
She's disrespectful. She doesn't get no treat.
I love him. Oh, I miss him. I want to snuggle him.
He's a snuggler. He's a shedder. I'm gonna have to go change my shirt before I start cooking.
Yeah. He sure is. Well, Sissy, this is gonna be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it's a little bit different. And yeah, it's I make these often, but you know, they're just a really quick, easy. A lot of people are like, oh, you make your own dog treats? Well, yeah, it really doesn't take that much time. And I love that they love them so much. And you know what's in it. You know, it's not coming from some other faraway land that you don't know what they're putting in our food. That's and our true. Pet food. And the pet food, that's right. Yeah. I try to keep it as natural as I can for them. Indeed. Me too. All right, Sissy. Well, I can't wait to see what you're making. Bacon and peanut butter. What else you got? I got peanut butter. I got oats. Okay. It's only 4 ingredients in this one. I've got my 4 ingredients as well. Coconut oil. Okay. That's it. Coconut oil, bacon, peanut butter, and oats. I've got pumpkin puree, peanut butter. Of course, you have to be careful with your peanut butter. Make sure it doesn't have any xylitol in it. I had some natural peanut butter, but my husband ate that. But I'm using Jif, which is husband ate the dog peanut butter. The Jif is good for dogs. And then I've got 2 eggs and some flour. Now, usually I use a wheat flour or an oat flour, but I don't have any. I've got bread flour. That won't work. And all-purpose flour. So I'm going to use the all-purpose flour. And it makes them just as well. So
Steve found a natural peanut butter that has no sugar or salt added. It's only 2 ingredients. It's organic stuff.
yeah,
But you know, she doesn't need extra sugar and salt. The bacon's plenty salty.
right. You're plenty salty.
You are.
I'm always salty.
Yes. Welcome back to Dishin with Sissy. And in this episode, we're going to be making some dog treats. And mine in particular has been very anxious to see what I'm doing with all these ingredients I've been preparing that she smells. So we're going to get down to it. This is a simple 4 ingredients, no baking involved. You just mix them together, put them in the fridge. And these are kind of rich. So I'm going to say these are like a 1 a day kind of a treat. It's not a all the time kind of a treat. So something special. But anyway, I'm going to get this together and see if I can get Pearl to participate a little bit. The ingredients for this are just 1 cup of oats and just regular oats, not any kind of instant thing, just regular rolled oats. We have 3 pieces of bacon that I chopped up very small. I cooked it not to very crispy, just until it's fully cooked, but not super crispy. So we're going to put that in there. And I have half a cup of natural peanut butter. It has no added sugar, no added salt, no artificial sweeteners. You don't want, I forget the name of it. Sissy said it at the beginning. It's artificial sweetener you don't want your dog to have. So anyway, I'm going to put this peanut butter in here. She has been walking around me whining because she can smell these ingredients. And then the last ingredient is a tablespoon of coconut oil. What I'm going to do is mix this all together.
Tonight we're making doggy treats and I'm using 4 ingredients. I know Sissy is too. I've got some pumpkin puree, 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, and some flour, and that's all we need. We're going to cook them in these cute little molds, and they'll be ready in less than an hour. 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. I'm going to crack 2 eggs, a half a cup of pumpkin puree. We're going to mix these up real quick. I haven't even got out the big mixer. I'm just going to use my little hand mixer for this. I bet I know who wants to lick the beaters. We've got a nice creamy mix of peanut butter, pumpkin, and eggs. We're going to stir in 2 cups of flour. Oftentimes I'll use wheat flour if I have some. I don't have any, so I'm using all-purpose flour. It works too. And as we kind of mentioned before, you just want to make sure when you're making treats for your dogs and you're using peanut butter that you check the ingredients and make sure that it's all natural peanut butter and does not contain xylitol, which is poisonous to dogs. We're just going to mix this around.
You want to let this spoon fall? Okay. You can let this spoon. That's a good girl. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just got to get your hands dirty. Get in there and make sure everything is stirred around. Again, it should be like a dough. It's not sticky. It's not. We have some cute little dog bones and some cute little paws. We're going to fill these. Now, you don't want to fill them all the way up because the dough does rise. So I like to use the scoop that usually gives me a little ball here. And I can just press them into the molds. Now, if you don't have dog molds, of course, you can just roll them out. You could use a cookie cutter, or you could just make them and roll it out and make logs or circles or whatever you want to make.
Put the mixture in the refrigerator, and she is laying over there waiting patiently. So I took this out of the fridge. It's been sitting in there chilling for about 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and roll out little tiny balls. I got some coconut oil here so I can coat my hands. Hopefully this stuff doesn't stick to me too bad. Just pack it down. That looks kind of good. I think it's kind of big, but it'd be a nice meaty bite. You can make some bigger ones and some smaller ones, whatever you want to do. Sure. And then you put them back in the refrigerator to get firm. So I'll put some in a zip bag for use this week. And then I'll put the other ones in the freezer and you can take them out as you need them and give them to your beast. Right, Pearl? Right? You waiting to have a treat? She likes it when I make stuff with cheese. You want to have some cheese? Oh, she thinks I'm teasing her. All right, I am.
How fun was that? So we have some doggy paw molds and we have some bones. Believe it or not, they're the same amount. I used a medium cookie scoop to scoop out, and then I just pressed it right down hard into these silicone molds. We're gonna pop these in a 350 oven for about 30 minutes or until they're very dry and very hard. And then we'll take them out, let them cool down a little bit, and see if our subject matter experts agree that these are some pretty tasty puppy treats.
Okay, so I went ahead and rolled all these out, and I'm actually going to put them in the freezer until Sissy's ready.
So I see Pearl. Yes, it looks like
Yeah.
she's got a little bit of interest about what's going on over there now.
Oh, she gave up. She whined and cried so many times and hung around and then didn't get anything. So she decided to give up.
You didn't give her, she hasn't had any tasty taste?
She got to lick the spoon.
Oh, so are yours cool enough for her to taste?
Yeah, these don't you don't cook them.
Oh, really?
It's all the peanut butter and the coconut oil. You refrigerate it. And the coconut oil, of course, gets firm, so it makes them firm. Mix the oats, the bacon, the peanut butter, and the coconut oil, and refrigerate it. I actually put it in the freezer for 15-20 minutes, and then you can make the balls so they don't stick to you. They need to go back in the freezer because they're still kind of soft, but a little tacky, a little sticky.
I'm sure Pearl won't mind, though. I'm sure maybe if she wants to taste one and we can see if they're canine approved.
Hey, Pearl, come here. What's mine got? Oh, mine got a treat. Oh, Mom's got a treat. You want to taste it? Can you see her?
I can. She said, give me that treat. Oh, boy.
Oh,
she's a good girl.
Oh, is it good? Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Oh, what a good girl. That's Mom's good. Yes. Good girl. All right. Well, she liked it.
Yeah, well, and Pearl's like my dogs. Like, first you tell me I'm not allowed in the kitchen, then you tell me to come in the kitchen. Mine are laying right at the edge with their paws, like right where they know they're not supposed to be.
What do you got there, Sissy?
So I have, again, 4 ingredients: pumpkin, eggs, and peanut butter. Whip them up nice and creamy. Throw in a couple cups of flour. Just bake them until they're just hard and dry. These will stay airtight on the counter for up to a week, but they don't last here for a week. Both of I've got big dogs. They like cookies. So we got little bones. This one looks like a little bone. And
Precious.
Looks like a little paw. A little paw.
So
Just
cute.
the silicone molds. Yeah. So my dogs have been
cute.
Waiting patiently. So who wants to try a bone? Who wants to try? Can you come up? Can you come? That's a good boy. Come.
Oh, good boy.
What you got, Mr. Alvarez? Can you see Mr. Alvarez over here? Come on,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez. What do we got? I'm like, we got cookies. That's what we got. I'm gonna take it and leave.
He's like,
See
I
the
got
tail go
mine.
by. Harley's
Yeah.
like, there's more. I can see there's more. Okay, you want one more? Okay, come here. Sit. Wait.
Those look like nice hefty bones for your big beasts.
They are. They're nice. They're hearty, and they're crunchy. So it gives them a little. You know, they can't just swallow it all at once.
Yeah.
Can you see Harley?
I can see his nose.
Yeah, I told him to wait, and he's looking at this cookie. Wait. He's looking
Is he
at this
drooling?
thing like, could you shut up and just tell me it's okay? Gentle.
Oh, he's a good boy.
And
Good boy.
Ozzie's like, I get another one.
This, I think,
No, you've had two. Come here, Ozzie boy. Come.
trying to steal Ozzie's cookie.
He is. He's a lad. He's gonna get what he's gonna get. That's why Ozzie takes it and leaves. I was like, ain't no part of this hitting the floor around that black dog. They're dog brothers, but they will scuff over some cookies, tell you that.
Wait, it's the treats. Yeah, there ain't no friendship going on there.
I bet it's pretty good.
That's pretty tasty.
Bite into one.
And they have bacon in them. Steve might even try them.
I double dog dare you.
Hey, babe, I made some delicious cookies.
Take a bite out of one, Sissy.
Huh?
Take a bite out of one. I just double dog dared you.
They need to sit in the freezer for a bit and get more firm.
So you're not
You
gonna try
eat
one?
yours.
Huh?
You eat one of yours.
This will break my teeth.
You can gnaw on it like a squirrel.
They smell really good though.
Yeah.
It's
It's
flour,
all
eggs,
food.
pumpkin, and peanut butter. You know what?
Yeah.
You have to too though. If I do, you do.
I did.
You just taste a little
Mine-
piece.
Mine has bacon. Mm. Mm.
You're actually pretty good.
That is actually the bacon gives it the saltiness.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
When we lived out in California, I remember we had a dog, Archie. We used to get those big milk bones, like the flavored ones, like they had like 5 different flavors. And I remember they used to keep them in the garage. And I remember being a kid, I couldn't have been more than 3 or 4, sitting in the garage tasting milk bone dog biscuits.
Trying to see if the colors were different flavors.
They were. Do you
Oh,
remember
dear.
that?
I do.
Yeah,
I remember sitting in
Okay.
the garage tasting dog cookies.
we did. And now here we are, however many years later that I'm not willing to admit, and I'm sure you're not either. We're in our kitchens eating dog cookies.